Okay. Back to Friday night, Georgia Tech at Colorado in Folsom. Georgia Tech minus 4.5 is the line. Game total only 51.5. Okay. You went first for for the last one. I'll go first for this one. Give me Colorado plus the 4.5. Okay. When this was at it was at 2.5, 3.5 for part of for most of the summer. It's starting to creep up. I've seen a couple flat fives out there. If this gets to 5.5 before kick, I'm all over Colorado. I just think this is probably a one-score game, and if it's a one-score game, give me the points. You've got the storyline I like here is that you got Dion post cancer, first game post cancer. Let's win one for coach. That kind of motivation at home. Georgia Tech is at their worst when they have expectations, which they do this year. It's a soft ACC, and they're right there. It's like them, Clemson, SMU, I guess, a couple of the teams. But either way, it's they're one of the favorites to do something in that conference. So I don't love the spot. I do think the game total at 51.5 is crazy low to me. I don't know what the books are doing. I think this is going to soar over. Um, but yeah, I'm on the Buffs plus the 4.5. Troy, what say you?
We're agreeing too much, but
We really are. Okay, if we do this next, next time you decide to you come back with us, and you will be back, we'll get some more games where we can argue with each other and you can tell me how much of a moron I am.
The my handicap in this one is that it's the first game of the year, and you have Kaidon Salter, who can improvise way better than anybody else that's going to be on the field, and you kind of have stuff go up in flames early in the year when execution's not perfect. And I would prefer to have a guy that's a pretty known winner and a pretty big compete dude in Kaidon Salter at quarterback, plus getting points. And like you said, if this gets to 5,
watch out.
This could be a mega nuke missile at 5, but I'm gonna play Colorado on the money line.
Okay. Question for you: You think Kaidon Salter's an upgrade over Shedeur?
No.
Okay.
I do think they're pretty similar, though. I think he could be close.
I think Kaidon Salter does a better job of getting out of trouble, whereas I feel like Shedeur would get himself into trouble.
Shedeur will make. I mean, the big plays that Shedeur makes are big jaw droppers, and not that Kaidon Salter doesn't do that, but they're jaw dropping plays because Shedeur put him in the position to where he has to make a jaw dropping play. So that's kind of why you see the whole preseason struggles at the next level. Kaidon Salter would have the same issues, but again, at the college level, I wouldn't be surprised if the statistics are somewhat similar. I mean, he doesn't have Travis Hunter to throw the ball to, but
true, yeah, still, I honestly, I think you're going to see the offense actually look better under Kaidon Salter.
He seems like a better leader. I mean, not that Shedeur, not to crap on him because I don't know the guy and never played football with him or anything like that, but all the teams that Kaidon Salter has played quarterback for have won almost all of their games. So I would tend to think that it requires a pretty good leader at quarterback to continually win.
I just think Kaidon's going to be a bit more efficient than Shedeur was. I think that was a big issue for them last year. Was that
3rd and 12 is way harder than 3rd and 6. So
yes, it is. So and they were. It seemed like they were constantly in 3rd and 12 because Shedeur would do something dumb. So I just think for that reason alone, I think that you might. I don't statistically, I don't know if it's an upgrade, but I think in terms of efficiency, I think you're going to see improvement in the Buffs offense this year. Is just my thought. So